section, the three speakers will evaluate and give some comments to the speech by the instructor of the manual. The first evaluator is Abby. Let's welcome.
I think it's really amazing that Kiki did her first speech because she did better than her overall report on the class. And the strong point she has is she has a big smile and she has the sense of humor from Kitty to Kiki. And her voice is very clear that audience can understand. Her speech is very attracting because she's always smiling and she prepared very well and she has a good structure of her speech. Opening is Englishman, body, family, hobbies. In conclusion, is welcome to Toastmasters. I think she's very awesome that she didn't use notes. And I'm very like the speech. And congratulations, you did your first speech. And I'm looking forward to your next speech. Thank you.
And our next evaluator, Jack. Let's welcome Jack.
Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. My pleasure to be Anya's evaluator. C number 2, organize your speech. The idea is to keep your speech organized. Well, she did that very well, but first I'd like to say that if you get up here and present a speech, don't apologize. Okay? Don't ever apologize. There's no need to. You have to feel that you're in control. Everybody else is sitting back and listening to you. Okay? So you're in control. Don't have to apologize. Everybody makes mistakes, but that's how we learn. Now, to evaluate a speech, there are basic structures that we look for. Regardless where there is a long speech or where there is a table topic speech, there are three things. Your opening, your body, and your conclusion. That is a very basic structure of the speech. And you did that very well. You had a very good opening, and the content was excellent. You picked a very complex subject, a very difficult subject about Renaissance. And the closing was very good as well. So you get many marks for that. Now, your voice was very clear, and the pace of the speech was very good. I do have two suggestions. Tone variety. Did everybody find that she was a little flat? It's almost like she memorized the whole speech. Okay, I'm sure you spent a lot of time on that. Well done. But try not to give us the impression that you're reading a book. Use tone variety. A little bit of high, a little bit of low. Sometimes maybe a little pause in between. Okay, because you're telling a story. You can even stop and pause for a few seconds. And suggestion number 2 is eye contact. Okay, don't look down or up to the ceiling, but look around. Keep your eye contact with the audience. This is how you get feedback from people. When you say something, you can see them. Okay, that's how you get feedback from the audience. And also, it'll take away your nervousness, because when you start focusing your eyes to the people, you will feel that you no longer feel nervous about people. But if you're looking at the floor or at the ceiling, the more you do that, the more nervous you will be. Okay, that is just something that I would suggest you to do. It was well done. It was a great speech. It was you did your research. The subject was awesome, and your presentation was very good. So there's nothing wrong with it at all. And if you carry on and present your next speech just like this one, it will be awesome. So I look forward to your C number 3 speech, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's welcome our third
I start before I introduce Kiwi. Okay, I keep want to say Kiki. Okay, at the beginning I introduce Kiwi, then I tell everyone to look at the agenda. There are some points about how to evaluate her speech. I follow these one too. And for the first 3 points, we have to, as an evaluator, we have to notice that does her speech follow all the structured things like a beginning, body, conclusion. We reinforce the purpose of her speech. Actually, she did. For example, she brought us a landscape, a view of point about the city, what she introduced, that's Adelaide. Then she introduced the buildings of Adelaide and the places like the ice skating field and the transportation, how tourists are going to do there, are going to tour the city there, and the history of the city. I think the structure is quite strong and reinforces her purpose of the speech too. And the most important thing she how do I say, raise all the all the youngs to go to Adelaide. That is her interest. Like she introduced the winery because she likes to drink and also does too. And the animals, most of us like cute animals. So she raised our interest to go to the city. I think this is a successful speech to me. By the way, during the speech, she also made fun with herself too, like to make her more relaxed, and that relate to the last 2 points of the speech. Like she wants to reduce the nervousness and control the nervousness. She feel like now I feel nervous too, and then she didn't use the notes during her speech. That's very important in the third speech she made. Actually, in the C#3 speech, you have to start it to do not use the notes. But as an evaluator, I still have to look at my notes, and that make all of her think that she is successful in her speech. Congratulations, Kiwi.
Yes, thank you to the speaker and thank you to the evaluator. You guys not only improve yourself and also makes us improve. Now is the first timer and our counter report.